Hey everyone, this is DavyBird16 and I'm going to show you how to make DirectX D3D work on Demolition Derby and Figure 8 Race on the newer computers like Windows 8 to 10 with this Glide and DirectX wrapper called DGVoodoo 2. It's real handy because see, when I was a kid and I first started playing this, I really loved it, but nowadays, or at least a few years ago, I played it and it was slow unless I turned on the ugly software version. And people were confused about how to do this. And unfortunately, my application to join the Strassman Demolition Derby and Figure 8 race forum was never accepted. I don't know. I guess the admins never got around to it or something. And so in the meantime, I've got this little video showing you how to do it. So first, you would need DGVoodoo 2. Download link is in the description. And install Demolition Derby and Figure 8 Race. Now what you do is you download the DGVoodoo 2 folder to whatever location you want. Open the DGVoodoo 2 folder, zip. Now you drag the DGVoodoo setup into your Demolition Derby and Figure 8 Race folder. And then pay attention here, because I think this is where a lot of people got confused. See this folder that says MS? Double click on it or press enter on it like I did. See these 3 DLLs? Extract them to the root directory. Nowhere else. Just exactly the main Demolition Derby and Figure 8 Race folder. Okay, next you're going to open up DGVoodoo setup.exe. Yes, run. Now, in this, you can either make a global setting for all of the games, or you can like add your specific games directory. In this case, I'm going to add the Demolition Derby folder. And you can either choose to run windowed or full screen, which windowed is pretty good if you're streaming. And also Scott's window resizing utility, which I'll show you in a second, can also be used to run windowed in full screen pretty much. Really useful for OBS or something like that, which does better in windowed mode. I'm about to see if it even works. I don't even know what it looks like in OBS yet. So you can uncheck window aspect ratio if you want to. And then you can make it the scaling either to the scale or force 4:3 or 16:9 or anything. Glide, that's for the VFX stuff. And then now this, it'd be good if you uncheck DGVoodoo watermark unless you want to see it, because that gets on my nerves. Probably going on everyone's nerves. You should uncheck this too. Disable Alt Enter to toggle screen state if you want to run window, as well as the one just above it, application controlled full screen window state. Because that way you can run whatever DirectX 7 or 8 program that it works with in window or full screen mode. And this works with some other games too, like NASCAR Heat, and what else? Motocross Madness 2, but like doesn't work with a lot of the indie games like Wrestling Empire and stuff. Either crash or run slower with it, and so I use the the control delete trick with it, which I might explain in another tutorial. I might have already done that. I don't know. And so do not click this. Whatever you do, do not check this because that means that's telling DGVoodoo to disregard all the options that you selected and act like Windows 8 to 10, as in slow. And so I'm going to do this, capture mouse, so you can see where the cursor is going. Click apply and OK. Now you're going to want to run as a min, I would assume. So compatibility, run as a min, Windows XP Service Pack 2 or 3, I guess. Just be on the safe side. Actually, for convenience, I'm going to just force window. Yeah, it already is. So I'm going to start and let's see what happens. Yes, allow. Okay, so Bigford, I'm already in there. Okay, so now for Scott's window thing, I'll send a link to that too. Scott window resizing utility. Open that. Now, I want to see if I can maximize this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to like Demolition Derby. And I'm going to do whatever height you want to make fit your screen. 768. You should make it a little bigger. You want the exact resolution. Set size. Now, some games it works on, some games it doesn't. Oh, that's the wrong one. You gotta make sure the X and Y are right good. 1, 3, 6, 6, 7, 6, 8. Set size. Max. Width. 1, 3, 6, 6, 7, 6, 8. I'm going to see if there's anything else. That window, maybe? I don't know. Well, I won't worry about it for now. I won't worry about it for now if it won't work. I'll worry about it later. Okay, so apparently it don't work, so I'm not going to worry about it. So, crap, I think it's just breaking. So I'm going to exit out of that. I'll say that for the tutorial or a game that works in Car Factor. I don't know. Hold on. Having some technical difficulties here. Task Manager. Let's see what else is running. Crap. So, my point was not to show you how to run. My point was not to show you how to run Scott's utility. My point was to show you that VideoFX. I mean, not VideoFX, but it work. Windows 10 recommends every race. So click OK. Now I'm just going to make sure it's set to. You can't set to 224. I don't think. I'll try it anyway. high. I want to make sure that, like, yeah, so controller, single player, line wood, dual size, derby. Okay. So I actually made a bunch of video game characters. Yeah, that's the Amazon AI. Car. It's the only one I converted so far, but I made this whole stall with, like, all the video game characters, Sonic, Mario, and Bowser in them, and their driver AI is made to match their in-game personalities. It's super cool. Usually the guys like Bowser and Knuckles and Falco are out first, while Amy and Tail, Yoshi, Tier 1 seem to be the ones that last for the duration of the feature. So here we go. As you can see, it is working. And it not only doesn't have the car, like it not only doesn't have converted cars, but also it started a race. So yeah. I want to see. Just gonna do some real stupid bits in a second. I want to ram someone nose first. You can play as any of the AI drivers. It's cool if you unlock them by changing them fast with appropriate vision, split. It's what I did with my game character drivers. I made them both AI and user control. I made one for myself first. And one thing I really like doing as far as making the game seems realistic, even for the video game character drivers, is the main font I use for the main font I use for the main font I use for the writing on the cars is Comic Sans. I'm just gonna do this one for a couple more minutes. I want to try and ram someone those first. See what happens. Okay, that's not. That's real good. Until I get knocked out, probably. Well, so Kingpin's the only one. Kingpin's the only one to stop it. Ooh. Yeah, there's some carpet there. That was nice. I think my left side is about. Well, you get this. Just want to show you how much it's second game. This is still fun. That's the only true Demolition Derby game still now. Yeah, I'm up now. I wish they actually had people. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot you actually had to, like, press the ignition button. No, whenever you are smoking, like smoke after, press the ignition button. Sometimes it'll start, sometimes it won't. You could start in time. You can't start in time, you're out. So this is just one round. Ah, so yeah. One last bit and I'm done. Okay, so this is, that is not me. I changed my photo later. I mean my photo later, right? This is DGVoodoo 16. Hope you know how to do this now so we can continue the lifespan of this awesome game. And I'm signing off playing. Night.